Hello, everyone. This is Kathleen, and I am here at the beginning of a new week. So excited to get started again with stuff, new projects on my desk. And I wanted to do a pocket pattern for you today. I'm getting ready to do some Christmas things, and I wanted to make one of these slash pockets for this Christmas journal, and decided that that would make a good pattern pocket post. So I gathered my little pouch and found the pattern, and this is what I call a slash pocket. So it goes on a journal page, just like this. You glue all the way around it, and then you can put different pieces of ephemera in these different slashes. So this is just my prototype, and you can use all kinds of things. I think so. I'm going to show you some kind of harvesty, Thanksgiving, kinds of Halloween, even kinds of things. So magazine or book pages, this makes perfect. Illustrations, like from a children's book or from any illustrations. It needs to be kind of large. I mean, you can make it any size depending on what ephemera you want to put in, but I usually make mine about this size. Let's see, let me measure it. This is 4.5 by 6.5. But you can make it whatever size will fit well on the page. So I just like to use heavier book page or magazine pages. Some magazines I've done. I'm going to demonstrate with this. This was just a magazine image that is very thin, so I backed it on some paper to make it a little thicker. But some book page is already pretty sturdy, so those work really well. And these pretty landscape type pictures work really well. So let me show you a couple of examples, that I've made, and then I'll demonstrate how to do it. It's really simple. It also is one of my favorite things to do with a masterboard. We all, love making masterboards, and so this is kind of a nice use for it. So, you put it in the journal, and then you can, put things in, and it's kind of like that. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, so let me show you how to do it. Here's another example with part of this image. So you can see that I took my trusty sandpaper and kind of sanded that down a little bit. I think this was attached over. Oh, let's got it upside down. There it is. Yeah, that was the other part of the picture. Okay, so let me show you how to do it. So what you're going to need is a ruler, and if you have a little circle punch to make the divot, you don't need that. That's optional. And I like to use my crocodile. You can use a hole punch. That will also work. And then the other thing that you're going to need is an X-Acto knife. You can also use scissors. It's fine. I'll show you how to use scissors too. So, all right. So all you want to do is make slashes, across the image. So if you decide where you want them, and then just draw a line. Let's just use a pencil, and we'll make a slash let's see, when this is this way, I want the first slash to be this way. So yeah, we're gonna go here and just, I'm gonna make the first one a little bit shallow. And then one across, maybe like that. And then another one that comes down. I don't want these too close. That's a little bit close, but you want to make sure you don't get too close to the edge. You've got to leave a nice edge here. And then the next thing you want to do is take some tape and put along the edge just to reinforce that little hole that we're going to punch. So do that on both sides. And this is not going to interfere in any way with the slash, because the next thing we're going to do is take the hole punch, and you can use, let's use the little bit bigger one. So I need to move this all the way down, and you just come in where the end of the line is and punch your hole. Oops. I need to clean out the hole so I can see. Okay. Then come over here and do the same thing. All right. And put that away. And now you're just going to take your ruler and the X-Acto knife. And by the way, I'm doing this on the back just so that you can see, you know, how to do it. You can do it on the front as well because you know, sometimes you want to make your lines depending on what's going on in the image. You might not want it. Where's the other one? You might not want it to be cover over something or slice someone's face in half or something like that. You know, with this one, I wanted to avoid slicing that bird in half. So, you know, you can do it from either side. And you just line that up. Let me get up on my tiptoes. And then you take the knife and slice it down. And if you don't have a knife, or if you don't want to use a knife, you can also use scissors. Those are kind of big. See? So then you can just cut. But the reason why I like using the knife is that it gives kind of a long, continuously smooth cut. Now you can see why I wanted to put a little bit of reinforced tape in there, because it just kind of, as you slide things in and out, it just kind of reinforces that and keeps it from tearing. The holes also help that. Okay, so now that we have that done, then I like to take the little corner punch and just do a little punch. And I try not to do it in the middle, actually. I try to kind of spread it out. Yeah, that's as easy as that is. Put this away. And then take some Distress ink and come along and do some distress along the edges. Now you don't even really recognize it. That's a picture of somebody's junky attic. I just kind of liked the colors, you know, were kind of autumn colors, and Yeah, so I think that's really an effective pocket. Let me finish distress around the edge here, and then we'll put it on the page and see how it looks. All right, here's our journal page. There we go. Yeah, so you just glue all the way around the edges, and then you take your ephemera and you can put that in there. This is one reason why it's kind of nice to have that little divot, because it kind of helps you get the things in and out. That Monopoly money doesn't have much substance to it. All right. There you go. I think that's really cute. I hope you like that. I hope that maybe is a useful pattern for you. And I appreciate your time. And we'll see you again.